Welcome everyone, I'm Addamere and this is level 2-2 of Plants vs. Zombies Game of the Year Edition. As we've now collected some money, our neighbor Crazy Dave is here to tell us that at some indeterminate time we'll be able to do some indeterminate thing with it. For now, we're presented with a preview of the zombies in the level, of which there are no new appearances, and allowed to select our desired plants. As with the previous level, I want to bring along the snow pea and the repeater because they're our best late game defenses, and the walnut for emergency delaying. We can't very well avoid taking the zero-cost puff-shroom, and with only 2 more slots available, we have room only for the sunflower and the sun-shroom. And that's our loadout. As with the previous level, there are grave markers pre-placed on our lawn, and we immediately begin placing sunflowers and puff-shrooms. But we have a new thing to show off this level, the sun-shroom we've just recently acquired. Like all other mushrooms, the sun-shroom is strictly nocturnal, meaning we can make use of it here in the night levels best. You'll notice it only costs 25 sun to place, half as much as the regular sunflower. But it also produces less sun, at least at first. 2 minutes after being built, the sun-shroom grows and begins producing full-size sun motes. Its cheap cost, and the fact that it eventually catches up to the sunflower in sun production, makes it more efficient than sunflowers during the night levels. Even more so than in the day levels, the early minutes of the night levels are slow and repetitive, mostly due to the lack of sun. At most, we have the zero-cost puff-shroom to place on cooldown, but elsewise we're waiting for our sun production to get up and running. Here arrives the small dilemma in optimization. While the sun-shroom is more efficient eventually, the sunflower is more efficient right now, or at least it feels that way. Toward that end, once I've filled up my 2 sun production columns, I start shoveling up the sun-shrooms and replacing them with sunflowers. In hindsight, I'm sure that's not the most efficient thing to do. Meanwhile, we've just enough sun for a snow pea, just in time to nullify a newspaper zombie. Ripping up the nearly mature sun-shrooms and spinning more sun to build sunflowers in their place keeps us busy for a while, and when not busy sabotaging our economy, I also find the time and sun to build additional snow peas in the top and bottom rows of our lawn. The first huge wave of zombies sees us with 2 fully mature sun-shrooms and an incomplete defense. The flag zombie for this wave appears in the middle row of the lawn, and happily the only conehead zombie in this wave also appears in a row already defended by a snow pea. As such, we skate right through this wave without suffering any ill consequences whatsoever from my economic mismanagement. As we fill in our defenses, we're treated to the appearance of more conehead zombies and eventually some buckethead zombies. You'll notice special zombies like those are more likely to drop money, but it's not guaranteed. You'll also notice I don't place any additional puff shrooms, not because I forgot about them, but because they're not really needed. And also because that would require me to willfully have an incomplete column that doesn't line up properly. That's just a bridge too far for me. Couldn't make myself do it. You have no idea how much those 2 sun-shrooms make my eyes itch every time I look at them. I was so tempted. We begin the final wave with full columns of repeaters and snow peas, with more repeaters to be built during the wave. As before, the grave markers spawn zombies as soon as the final wave officially starts, which allows our defenses some time to deal with them before the main force arrives. But not much time. As you can see, the screen quickly becomes filled with zombies which threaten to overrun our defenses in places. Quickly placed walnut in the top row prevents zombies from eating our repeaters, and it's a flurry of action trying to keep everything in order. I was very tempted to place additional plants just for the sake of symmetry, but it's better not to waste our sun. We don't need to spend. With the final zombie and the final wave defeated, we click to receive our reward, a seed packet for a new plant, the fume shroom, which we'll see next level. Hey guys, if you liked this video, feel free to subscribe to my channel. For the next video in the series, click the button on your right. To go straight to the playlist, click the button on your left. I'm Addamere, and as always, thanks for watching.